Yo, so today I once again wanted to see just what kind of LEGO knockoffs I can find, build, and test. But all without using the internet. Yep, I actually had to leave the house for this one and interact with humans to buy stuff. So I hope you enjoy the show. Okay, what's your second favorite thing after LEGO? I'm gonna guess that for some of you, it's Roblox. So today is your lucky day because they actually have their own minifigs. It did cost me like $30 for these two. Yeah, I definitely got scammed. But I guess now you can pretend Roblox exists in real life. You've got a wheelchair to do some cool things with, I guess. And some other accessories. So I'd say they're poppin', but kinda expensive, so they do need dropping. Bruh, I can imagine all the angry Roblox comments I'm about to get now. If your dream as a kid is to become an actual bricklayer, the time is right. Because this set lets you use this press thingy and some kinetic sand to manufacture your own bricks. They can obviously be stacked together like normal, and it even comes with this other plastic tool to cut them. Yo, that's actually so satisfying. Alright, let's build a house with it. But hang on, to do that, we're actually going to need a lot more bricks. So yeah, this second set comes with a forklift and a truck. So after waiting for my special delivery and being very careful with it, okay, I guess now it's time to transform the sand into our building materials. Alright, and one last brick. So yeah, this is what exactly 100 sand Lego bricks looks like. Alright, let's get cooking. Okay, and yeah, the house looks structurally solid to me. But let's slap a roof on this bad boy. Bruh, no way. I literally forgot to add the windows in. It's alright, let's just make a new hole. Okay, yikes. But wait, this is actually super satisfying to destroy anyway. And my big brain just came up with something. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the giant Lego sand brick. And this thing is huge. I mean, just look at the difference. Bro, I literally just want to eat this thing. Look how satisfying this is. Alright. This knockoff is very unique. So yeah, this one is 100% popping. Ding ding, new items unlocked. Okay, so the first thing is a giant brick thing, and it has loads of different fidgeting creations on the surface. And inside are some more bricks, except these ones are super soft, so they easily stack on the top. And I actually bought a whole box with 10 more of them. Okay, so you might have clocked by now that these are actually meant for a baby to play with them. So good thing I also own one of those. Yes, this guy literally has a baby. Anyway, let's see if these can survive the mini monster. Oh yeah, also when I was in the shop, I saw they had a car version to go along with this as well. So as a fresh parent, I'ma say these are popping. Okay, and related to all of this baby stuff, this is a big baby bottle, but it's not full of milk, because instead it's just these plastic blocks. Yeah, don't ask me why, because I literally don't know either. But if you ever wanted to roleplay as a giant baby, well now you can. So from now on, this is going to be my daily water bottle. Maybe just don't go out into public with it though. No matter your age, you for sure know what Jenga is. Well, for once, they thought outside the box and came up with something new. Okay, I mean, I guess it's still kind of like the original Jenga, but now looks more like Tetris. But you basically have to draw a card and describe to the other person what they have to build. Like this double bed. Or this woman. Oh no, wait. This one actually says fashion. Okay, yeah, sure, buddy. But honestly, this game is kind of boring after 2 minutes. At least my drill isn't, though. Yeah, I'm gonna say that this one is dropping, I think. Okay, and actually, this is a bonus product. So this one is kind of similar, but you have to balance these block pieces without the whole thing tipping over. Yeah, you know what? This one is actually more fun. So yeah, I'm gonna say that this one is pop. Nah, you know what? I haven't dropped enough things in this video.
Drop it. Bruh, I always forget that I have to be the one to clean all of this up.
Okay, so this is probably the winner of being the most knockoff thing you can get, because it is literally just a box of plastic bricks. But hold on, give me a minute to assemble something with them. Okay, can you tell what it is yet? Bro, I don't know, like you built a pyramid or something?
Wrong.
Because I also bought this Volcano eruption kit. Alright, and for damage control, we're gonna use these Roblox fellas from before. Alright, 3, 2, 1. Nah, alright, maybe I mixed it wrong. Nope. Alright, so just because that didn't work, this whole thing is dropping. Or stepping, I guess. Okay, I also found these random big minifig mystery heads, and they do look cool, so I bought the whole box of them. Okay, I'm back home, let's inspect them a bit closer. So yeah, they all actually stack just as expected, which is nice. Yo, that's low-key impressive. Okay, but then it was time to take all the plastic off. Bruh, and it was quite a lot. Okay, but inside of each head you get a few pieces. So just like that, we spawned in this tiny car. But there's more blue heads to crack open. Wow, magic. This is what was inside. So let's get clicking. What am I even saying? Whoever even says. Anyway, we ended up with this group of boy racers. Each car looks different and unique, and some of them even have this wind-up mechanism built in. Bro actually thinks he's better than everyone else. Alright, to level up, I even found these foam floor panels. But they're actually filled with roads, so now you can simulate a whole city with actual traffic. Hey, yo, look, someone is road raging right now. But yeah, I would say that all of this is definitely popping. And as a bonus, you get to keep these blue minifig heads forever. Psst, I'm gonna use mine to store some eggs, but don't tell anyone. And speaking of eggs, this is the Playmobil giant Kinder Surprise egg. And inside we have Superman. Yeah, let's go. This is an interesting collab for sure, but the chocolate still tastes real nice. And you get a minifigure with it, so I can't complain. Right, the next one is a chunky box. You could say it's actually mega. Anyway, it cost me like $50, and after precisely opening the box, we have so many plastic pieces, as well as some stickers. Bro, there ain't no way I'm ever gonna put them on. Okay, so here are the finished stickers. Anyway, then I spent some time assembling this giant thing together. So yeah, this isn't exactly made out of bricks or anything, but it's still interlocking plastic pieces. So you know, it's kind of like Lego. Alright, so let's see if it actually works like it should. Nice. Then you also get the option of choosing a different path for the marble to take. But yeah, you can basically assemble the whole thing in any way you want. So I'd say this one is popping. Okay, so this is also kind of a bonus product. Because it has nothing to do with Lego at all. Like, it's actually a sweets dispenser. But when I saw this thing in the shop, I came up with another use for it. Yep, now it can be used as a head dispenser. So if you never know what kind of head you want to go with for a minifig, let the universe decide for you. Yep, that's all. And it's popping in every way in my opinion. So this next product comes in what looks like a test tube from a lab. The brand is called Plus Plus, and yep, inside it's a bunch of plus pieces. Okay, so let's do some quick maths and start adding these add signs together. And we just created an elephant. Pretty cool. It's even got some tusks and stuff. But yeah, I like the concept of these pieces, and they have loads more designs that you can buy. This one is popping. Okay, let's throw another box. But this one doesn't really look like anything before. It's got a bunch of these white cylinders that connect together with magnets. And I actually bought a second box as well. But to show you what these are, we need to connect them to the power. Yo, so welcome to the bedroom tour, guys. Alright, so we have a cardboard box here, and that's it. Okay, yeah, so they're meant to go next to your bed and basically light up. And yo, do they get lit. And as a bonus, they actually look like different colored Lego studs. Okay, maybe I should get a Lego knockoff blanket next. Okay, so $50 later, we have this box. You have a bunch of these Minecraft-looking blocks. And yeah, they're all magnetic. Super satisfying, I guess. You can build anything you want, like this small windmill. Bruh, keep your hands away. Or what about this tree with some water around it? Okay, yeah, some of the textures look really bad. But this whole set is meant to come with like 100 blocks. So let's do something different and see if the magnets inside of these things are actually strong enough to build a bridge with. And yeah, it's actually possible. This thing actually looks really cool as well. And I even used all the blocks for it. So now any minifig can cross this gap safely. And this is what I'm gonna do just to prove that I didn't even use any glue or anything. Yeah, these are blocking. No, wait, I mean popping. Okay, so for this next bit, we actually need a real Lego set. And as the up for this round, we're going to bring in this Formula 1 car, which is made by Cobi. Okay, I'm just going to pretend the logo is completely unique and original. But yeah, let's see what we get inside. But then the Lego one does come with loads of silly stickers. But the Cobi bags aren't even numbered properly. Bruh, why are both companies kind of slacking right now? Sheesh, so here are the whips. And both actually feel like good quality. The knockoff has all the graphics printed onto the pieces, and obviously the Lego one still haunts me in my sleep. Alright, so both have a minifig, but the proportions are a tad different. And bro's even got a realistic looking face. Like he even has a nose. And yeah, you can turn things cursed kind of fast by swapping the heads around. No. Okay, but it's time for some real testing.
Bro, I don't even know who won. Well, definitely know which one survived though.
Hey yo, do you like lasagna? Because these next builds definitely do. These are all Garfield related sets. Like this baby milk bottle one, which is actually also a fridge magnet. Wow, so good. There's also this taco set, but in my opinion, it looks more like a cat glizzy. And it's got loads of toppings on the top, and even a full-on food plate that comes with the set. Alright, and the biggest set has a mini Garfield, this clean tube thingy, and at the bottom, it dispenses a Garfield-themed robot vacuum cleaner. My only question is, why? Bruh, look at all the brown pieces it just cleaned up. Yo, they kind of smell bad. Anyway, I guess this creation is technically a Garfield minifig, like all his limbs move and stuff. And this is a size comparison between the Lego one. And yeah, before you ask, a head swap is very possible, and it comes out very cursed. He kinda looks like he's wearing a costume now, and it only gets weirder from here, because these face pieces are actually detachable, so you can attach them anywhere you want. Alright, I'm just gonna gently pacify this monster creation. So these are kind of spenny. I paid like $70 for all three. Okay, next box. And you be careful now, because this one has 3 stars difficulty. Wait, what does that even mean? Okay, whatever, it's time to craft. Wow, nice. That is a yellow boy. Wait, bro looking awfully close to Bumblebee right now. And the plastic Loki feels cheap. Alright, but get ready for the main feature, and watch him transform into a car right before your eyes. Oh, what? Bro, they literally lied on the box. They didn't mention the fact you literally have to rebuild it from scratch. Alright, that was kind of silly. And you end up with loads of unused pieces, by the way. I mean, the car works, I guess, but I'm already disappointed enough. So let's show what a real car can do.